Hi friends, welcome back to Lipton Inspired Handmade with Christina. Today is June 11th of 2026. No, I'm sorry, it's June 12th. Okay, I'll get everything together here. Today I'm going to show you a cute little accordion card. See this? I'm using the Winnie the Pooh set and, well, hang on, let's see, I'm holding it down. There, how it goes, and I love that you can add your little things to it so that they all pop up. Kind of got it squished, but it's super cute, super simple to create. This is my first time creating these fun little cards, but how fun would it be to, add different little dimensions to your stairs here. And then it of course sits just like a regular card. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera down and I'm going to show you how simple this little card is to create, for you to recreate it doing something different. I am actually already in my mind thinking, oh, the possibilities with this card. So anyway, let's turn it down and we will get started. All right, I'm gonna zoom it. Last week, oh my gosh, if you tried to tune in with me, I am apologetic because I had so much technical difficulty last week. It was like, I don't know, everything I tried to do was just not cooperating. So you can see, like with this one, that's the little accordion. You can add your little pieces to it and stack them up, and it is just really adorable. And so I'm going to set it to the side and I'm going to do a very simple basic step with this. So I've got my little pieces already set out so that we don't take a whole lot of time, but you get the concept of what we're doing. So you'll have your just basic piece of cardstock. That's going to be your base. I'm using the Peaceful Pine, the new in color that we have. And so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to, before we start the top, I'm going to build the outside of this, and then we will create the front. Okay, I mean the inside for the guts. So you'll get this piece. Oh my. All right, let me calm down a little bit. I have been running like a crazy person. So I'm going to, I have this little piece here. The designer series paper to this is absolutely just adorable of all the things. It's called the Silly Old Bear, the designer series paper. And then you have two different stamp sets that really go with this. So the first one we have is the Sweet Old Friends. Now you have the stamp itself and all of the cute little characters that go along with, let me turn it this way, all the cute little characters that go along with the Winnie the Pooh, and it matches perfectly with the paper. Then you have the dies. You can buy all this as a bundle, or you can get it individually. If you get the dies to this though, you can see that it has all these fun little characters with it. And guess what? See this piece of designer paper? All those little dies fit perfectly in there so that you can cut your little characters out if you would like and create with them. Isn't that adorable? So that's what I did with this. You also have the Sweet Words and Labels. This little guy right here has all cute little scenes from just the characters of Winnie the Pooh and in the cartoon itself, or the animation, however you want to critique that. It also has these two little borders in it so that it goes along with the die set that goes with these. And there is a bundle of dies. I don't have the die set sitting here, sorry, but it has a bunch too. So I will quit rambling with all of that. Let me find my adhesive, and so we will get started. I hope you're all having a beautiful day so far. This, I'm gonna go upside down so that way you can watch it just the way you need to. It's very beautiful here in Kosciuszko. It's not quite warm yet, so that weather is kind of coming along. But so I'm just laying this part down flat on the outside of my card because I'm going to have a lot going on the inside. And in in the die set, I don't have the imagery, but I do have, you can see like we have several different dies to choose from in the word one. And so even if you didn't get the words and you just wanted the die set, you have so many fun different elements to work with here. So I've got this one already pre-cut. I'm going to stamp on here, old friends are the best friends. And I'm going to stamp it in the Peaceful Pine. Just right in the center. Love this. It's such a beautiful color. And I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals to the back of it, so then that way we can just pop it right on the top. And I'm going to give it a little bit more. I have been using these mini dimensionals, and I just want to say they work great for little small pieces, but they are not my favorite thing to work with. It's like my fingers are just way too big. So I'm just going to stick that right down here in the bottom. And then all you have to do is, another thing that's great is our in color little dots here. They work beautiful with this set. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add these to it, just to the outside here. Kind of give me a little. Now this one, the reason I want to make the outside of this one so simple is because making the accordion card, it is so like thick. So I'm going to move this out of the way. Now you're going to want to take, now I'm using Very Vanilla, but you can take a basic white, some kind of neutral color. Now this is cut at 10 inches by 5.5, and you are going to score it. Now it's pretty simple scoring. You start with 2 inches and then you're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So what that's going to do is leave 2 inches on each side of your card. And then you want to fold your accordion. So just go every other way with it, okay? You can see how big and bulky this is. Now it'll be good to take your bone folder, really try to press these down. Give them a good little press. So now you have your accordion. Da, da, da. So what you're going to do is you're going to glue both of these sides down into the base of your card. So that's where this little guy will come back out, and we will adhere these two together like this. Now I went all the way to the edge, so this piece will go right up to that end, and then that piece will go right up to that end, okay? I go right over. You know what I did not do before? I want to, oh my gosh, it didn't stick. That don't usually happen. Just pulled it right off. I'm going to go ahead and get my stamp and stamp down here at the bottom, because you can do it when it's attached, but it's a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to go ahead, and at the bottom of it, it says, I will love you until forever and ever after that. So let's see if we can, yeah. Good job. Look at me go. So I'm also going to just take these little forget what you want to call them. Dandelions. Yeah, they have some little dandelions showing off in there, so you can see that. Just kind of fluttering them. And now I'll go ahead and attach this bottom half, just like so. All right. So do the same thing on this end, attaching it to the bottom, or the opposite side of your card. All right, now all you do is take your little pieces, because see, now it folds down, and then when you open it up, it does the little accordion. Isn't that cute? And then you just add your little characters. So I have this cute little Tigger. So I'm going to stack them on here and see about where I want to go. I thought I had, maybe I already used it. I don't know. So we have a little piglet, and he is blowing off some of the little dandelions, and so I thought that would be cute. Where else? Maybe stick him down here. I'll stick him down here by the honey. So you just kind of build it up however you would like, you know. And I'm going one more. And then once you do that, you just attach them. I don't recommend necessarily putting dimensionals on the inside, because it's already bulky. I shouldn't have even added that much glue to back a piglet. It's gonna make my card stick together. Wasn't thinking on that one. All right. So cute. So I'm basically just adding it to the bottom half. But I would love, have you tried this card before? Is this something that you've created with, or is it something that you think you would like to create? I hope. Sorry, I know I'm kind of rambling and not talking a whole lot here, but so there you go. See how that is? If you start at the top, and he's looking down at all of his friends, and Piglet's down there just living his little best life with his whole lot of pot of honey, just waiting on Pooh Bear to find his way down to their little friendship. So once you close this, you have no worries. It all actually should fold down. See how it makes like the little book? So it folds flat, and there is nothing smashing it. So those are the two cards. Okay, I'm trying to get in here, but I'm going the wrong way. Those are the two cards that you could create using the 100 Acre Woods. So yeah, thanks for stopping by and seeing this week's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back next week at 4 p.m. to show you something new and fun. Until then, y'all keep creating and be blessed.